wanted to do a really highly requested video, and that's my brow tutorial. This is how I do my brows now. It's a little bit different than how I did it before. Nothing drastic. The only thing that really changed was the eyebrow shape just a little bit. They're a little longer on the inner side. And then I also use like a specific brow highlighter for underneath my brows when I go to work. On a daily basis though, like if I didn't go to work, sometimes I won't do the highbrow thing. You'll see in the video what I mean by the highbrow thing. But otherwise, this is pretty much my eyebrow routine these days. So yeah, just keep watching if you want to know how I do it. So if you guys can tell, I did one and I'm gonna do the other one. Just so you guys know, I am growing out my brows right now. So they really kind of end like right here, but I just kind of shape them a little bit more inwards. My brows are now shaped to my face shape, and I will be doing a separate video probably after this showing you guys how to brow map yourself. So yeah, anyway, this is how we do it at Benefit, I guess you could say. So I've had my brows reshaped just a little bit. I got them tapered more. Sorry if you hear, it's my mom-in-law talking. I got them tapered a little bit more this way, and then I'm growing them out a little bit more on the inner. You can even see it on the inner part, like it needs to be like right here, and there's like little sparse random hairs. And don't make fun of my freckles. I have freckles. So I use the Benefit BrowZings kit. It looks like that. So that's pretty much it. Use that and the 208. 208. Sorry, now my camera feels like focusing. So what I do is I mix, oh, you can see. Hello, camera. I mix the wax and the powder. Some people apply the wax first and then the powder. I don't like doing that. It's harder to brush it, or it makes me have to brush it out. This is how it applies if you just mix it together. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself kind of brushing it out a lot because the wax gets a little bit clumpy, I guess you could say. So I just do like 2 dabs. You can see the, sorry. Do like just a couple dabs, and then I get more of the powder. Then I tap off the excess. You'll see it fluffing out. And then I start on the edge as always. So I apologize if it goes out of focus right now. I don't know what's wrong with my camera, but so I start on the edge as always, and I just drag it down so that I do my arch, or my tail I should say. And I just follow the exact shape of my brows. I'm not doing anything different. If anything, I extend it just a little bit because this is really where my brow ends. But it should end like, oh my god, my camera. But it should end like right here. So I extend it just a little bit, just a touch, so that it'll kind of like even out with the rest of my face. So yeah, I just follow the exact shape of my brows. I don't change it or anything. I'm literally just making them darker, really. And then I kind of tilt the brush a little bit to angle with my brow, and that's how I get this outer edge right here. And I just kind of flick it downward so that it kind of gets that clean line, and then it just blends a little bit, you know what I mean? And I kind of clean up any areas that I would like smudge out or whatever. And then for the front part, same thing. I usually start it where it should start, so my brow should relatively start about right here, but it starts right here because I'm trying to grow this little piece out. So I start like right here, and then I go upward. I like literally kind of drag the taper through. That way it keeps the taper, and then I blend the powder upwards into my arch just like that. Then I blend the rest of it upward. It's very rare that I'll grab like any more product, just because this powder already is so pigmented. So I normally don't have to worry about getting more. So then that's the majority of my brow. My brow used to end right there. Do you see that right there? It used to start there. And now it starts more in the inner part. And then, so basically that starts at the inner groove of my nose to right there. So that's where it should start. So I'm missing like this piece right here. And then for the inner part, I just use the powder. I don't grab any more wax. I actually only grab the wax like once or twice during this whole application. So So I just get a couple more dabs in there, and then I flip the brush this way so that the pointy end is downwards. And then that's how I shape the inner part. I just try to make it as even as possible to match the other side. And then I just kind of connect it a little bit. For some reason, of my left brow, this one used to be so easy to do, and now it's like the right one. It's kind of irritating because my left one used to be so easy to do. And I just kind of clean up the edges a little bit and then kind of blend it so it's a little softer in some places. If you ever make a mistake with this brow kit, you could just use like a Q-tip and just kind of like for example, you could just use a Q-tip and just kind of change it. So then that's pretty much even to me anyway. Then I just make sure to blend it so that there's a nice clean line. See, I'm not the type that uses like concealer or anything to like clean up the brows. Like, that's just too much makeup for me. So I just I focus on having like a nice clean line with my powder. You know what I mean? I prefer it like that. And then the last thing that I do, I don't do this every day, but I do it mostly when I go to work. I use a Benefits Highbrow, and it's just this pinkish kind of pencil. And I just drag it underneath a little bit. I'm going to use this mirror again. So I just kind of drag it underneath. I drag it very softly because this is like really pigmented. See how white that is? It's crazy. That's pretty much it. I don't need more than that. And then I use a concealer brush. This one is a Sigma F70, I think. It's F70. So I use this one, and then I just blend it. And then this is kind of what I use to kind of clean up underneath because it makes a nicer, cleaner line, plus it highlights. And I mostly do this when I'm not doing eyeshadow. So like if I'm not doing eyeshadow for the day, this is what I do. If I am doing eyeshadow for the day, it's different. And then I just use the brush and kind of blend it back and forth. You can use any synthetic brush to do this, just this concealer one is like small enough to do it for me. And then I just kind of blend it with my finger, my pinky finger preferably. Now do you see how there's kind of a line? I blend it down. So then I blend it more downward, and it kind of softens that harsh line and makes it look less like it's highlighted, you know what I mean? So now my brows are finished. This is like the end result. And then when I'm doing like my tinted moisturizer and my concealer, it kind of cleans up everything like here in the middle because I have some healing scars right here. Yeah, I'll see you guys soon in another video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!